It's important to find the spring in your own step. There is so much that can make us deter from feeling springy, and it can make us feel really flat. This is encouraging you to find what brings you the springiness. The springiness, the lightness, the bounce, the boom, the fun, the joy. Because if we stay in this flatness, it makes us very hard to be able to even elevate, to see anything that is in our, maybe in our periphery that we wouldn't see. Because imagine if you're down here, what can you see? Nothing, because you're squished flat, and it's really hard to get out of this because it feels so heavy. But if you're the spring, you're light, you can see down here, you can see, bring up and see up here, you can see all the different avenues, right? So this is a message to get you to find a way to find the spring in your step, because it's better than this alternative. And it can be hard, right? Because we get so used to things being certain ways or think in certain ways, but you have to learn to break away from this. Break away from this, and you will find more things will find you, more fun will find you, more joy. Of course, it's not always going to feel like that, right? There's times that you're still going to come and be down in this squished, I want to say depressed state, but you're able to bounce back. You're able to bounce back, and this is how people can lose the ability to bounce back, because they get too stuck in this hard, heavy way of being. When there is a way out, even if it doesn't seem attainable, you just have to find a way. Think of how you're able to shift a coin. If you flip it, there's two sides to a coin. Two sides. One is got one pattern and one's got the other pattern, heads and tails, right? It's like flipping this coin. How can you flip this to be the other side of the coin? Watched The Dark Knight recently. Don't want to give too many spoilers if anyone hasn't seen it, but you know when Harvey is Two-Faced and he has the coin, instead of having just the same side, there's always two sides of a coin to each thing that comes. There's actually multiple sides to the coin, but overall, just to make this concept a bit easier, there's two sides. So how can we flip it? And it doesn't have to be anything big or drastic, right? It doesn't have to be anything big or drastic. It's sometimes if you're thinking a certain way, it can send you down the spiral. Down, that's why it's called kind of spiraling, right? And then you kind of get stuck in this lower, hard, difficult place to get out of. So what is it that brings you into this springiness? This is good. The season where I'm right now is like springtime, so how can we spring into spring and carry this forward? Because this doesn't feel fun. And even though it feels impossible, you got to take it step by step to be able to shift out of it. First of all, you have to recognize it, right? If you're tired of feeling like this, just know that there's two sides to every coin, and you have the power to flip it. Even if it doesn't feel like it, is how can you find I want to say like a silver lining of a cloud, and a cloud that can pass through, right? Like, what is the kind of silver lining, or what is this trying to show me, rather than, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened. You can flip it and think, hey, this is like going to be like a speech bubble. What is this trying to show me? It can be something like good, quote bad. Doesn't really matter, but it's just that awareness to be like, hey, I don't like this. What can I either learn from it, or what can I change about this thing that I don't like, that I'm consistently complaining about, or that I'm always feeling that it's a struggle to get through? What can I do about it? Because there is the power to flip it. Always. What are you going to flip today? And if you do want to have a drawing like this, where I tap into your energy and I'm able to do, call it a soul sketch, it's kind of like an energy mapping of what may be holding you back and what you need to shift, because it's different for everyone. It's different for everyone, and it's always interesting to see what comes through. So if you'd like that, reach out to me. But I really want everyone to start feeling this springiness because there's just so much life and bounce in it.